Welcome to the Axiom. New file detected. Launching file.
Hello world, my name is Leo and today we are starting the Case of the Golden Idol file. This game is one I've been looking forward to playing for a while. I know it's a mystery game. I've played the demo back when, before this came out. I played the demo a while back. In fact, I might have played it on stream. I don't remember. But yeah, this is one I've been really looking forward to playing. I've also heard it's short, which is good for this current time of trying to get some projects done and putting some longer games on hold. So yeah, we're just gonna... I also did buy both of the DLCs for this one. So we'll play that later. For now, let's go ahead and start a new game. Recommended experience with highlights. Select this if you don't like pixel hunting. No highlights. Select this if you don't mind finding all clearable spots on your own. I'll go ahead and go with the... Okay, yeah, so... highlightable things. We'll go ahead and do the recommended experience. If I feel like it's too easy, maybe I'll do the no highlights, but... yeah. Plus, no pixel hunting is more convenient for editing because it'll just make things go faster versus having to edit a lot of me trying to find where to click. Prologue. An abrupt termination of contract. Press anywhere to continue. Why is this game so quiet? Okay, well, I've turned it up. Okay, so we're exploring and then thinking. Okay, so yeah, I remember this. I need to discover the identities of each person. I need to figure out the thing. So we're gonna explore. Okay, we have a backpack, a tobacco pouch, and pipe cleaner. 2 bags filled with coins and gems. A bag of medical instruments and some medicine. So one person's a doctor, the other one's a smoker and treasure hunter. A golden statue with a red stone and a bag filled with coins and gems. So we have the golden idol right here. We have this guy. I knew what you were plotting, you snake. And on his person we have, okay, January 5th, 1742. Both parties agree to these terms for the expedition to Monkey Paw Island. Albert Cloudsley has rights to 2/3 of all valuables for funding the expedition. Oberon Geller has rights to 1/3 of all valuables and any golden statues found for providing the map to the expedition site. Dr. Esquire, Oberon Geller, and Albert Cloudsley. So they are trying to... So we have this name, we have that name. Oh, we have to click both the first and last name. Okay. So the guy with the green bag, a pipe, and a dagger. So we can presume that since this guy is the one with the tobacco and he has 2/3, this guy is the Albert. This guy is Albert Cloudsley, and this guy's Oberon Geller. He's the one who provided the map. So if we go to him, we have a scalpel, so that supports he's a doctor. We have the map. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. Ruins of Xenopolis. Horn of Finger, Horn of Thumb, Bay of Shadows. Do I want all of these? It didn't seem like I really wanted all of these. Oh, but I might as well get all of the words that I can. And then we have this. Same note, okay. So we have 9 out of 11 words. What words would I be missing? Oh, those are the ones I'm missing. Okay, so I found all the words. I won't need all the words, though. So this is Oberon Geller, and this is Albert Cloudsley. When the scroll is completely filled in, words can be dragged directly from the slots. Okay, nice. They camped in the ruins of Xenopolis. Also, 2 or fewer slots are filled in incorrectly. Oh, wait a minute. So the ruins are where they went, but the camp is... So the 2 islands... Okay, so you can see the 2 islands in the back, so they're actually at the Horn of Thumb. Everything is filled in correctly. So Albert Cloudsley pushed Oberon Geller from a cliff in the Horn of Thumb in Monkey Paw Island. The scroll has been fulfilled, no hints accessed. While Dr. Oberon Geller was surveying the poor weather with his looking glass, his expedition partner, Albert Cloudsley Esquire, suddenly pushed him off the cliff. Okay, so he had the golden idol and was killed. So now Albert Cloudsley has the idol. Return to scenario exploration. Chapter 1, Complications in the Family. And I think Chapter 1 was all that was available in the demo. So these 3 I would have already done, albeit a long time ago. So now this, Chapter 1, Complications of the Family, the untimely passing of a rural gentleman. So we have the golden idol, of course. We have a yacht is slowly floating in the river. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. So we have a jacket. Muddy. We have this horse that's in the background that I can click on. I need to wait for him by. A horse is running in the yard. August. So it's the 23rd of August. Something important was supposed to happen this week. We have this mask here. Henry Clover, lead poisoning. We have 16 words here. This clue's been added to the thinking panel. So this presumably is the dude. Map, Woodshire, Crow Tower, Blackfield. Spontaneous combustion. Oh, I think, like, I need to keep these words for later. August 22nd, 1786. Noon, woke up a beautiful day. 12:30, washed and dressed in my dining attire. 1400, had a beautiful roast duck for lunch. 1600, changed to my hunting attire. Rode to hunt badgers, had no luck today and returned home. 1800, changed into my researching attire. 1900, changed into my dining attire. Had a tasty beef loin for supper. Filled in my diary and went to bed to continue reading for my research. So that's August 22nd. It's currently the 23rd. Oh, I, Sebastian Cloudsley, will share my humble contribution to the science of anatomy and chemistry. So this is a different person in the Cloudsley family. That's his diary. A tall, rickety ladder. The bloodstains lead from the door. We have a ring with a red ruby. This man is not breathing. His head is badly wounded. So I think that's everything we can click on. So his horse is out. He came in. It's the middle of the day, so presumably he fell off his horse. I'm also missing words? How am I missing words? Oh, I forgot to click on that. Thinking, okay, so this has to be Sebastian Cloudsley. That is his dining attire. This is his hunting attire. This is his... No, that's his hunting attire. He has, like, tools in that, so that must be his researching attire. Words can be dragged directly from the slots. Heck yeah, okay. So Sebastian Cloudsley, Lord of, I think, Blackfield, because if we go back to this, Blackfield is by the river, and there's a yacht we can see directly outside. Passed away in his bed. The cause of death was a head wound, which occurred when he fell from a horse while he was... hunting. While the Lord of Blackfield was hunting, his horse threw him off and he suffered a deadly wound to the head. So, return to scenario exploration. Hello? What is this? Sebastian Cloudsley, 1733 to 1786. Oh, this is a cutscene of... So they buried him. And these people were there, I guess? Close. Okay, and that's just playing it all again. Okay. Oh, and these explain... Okay, so chapter 3. Oh, yeah. The dramatic departure of an outsider. Okay, so yeah, this guy set this dude on fire using the idol, presumably. So hang on. We have a dragon here. What an unexpected turn of events. An embroidered handkerchief. So this is EC. Dear Edmund, it has reached my attention that you are seeking a capable new servant. I have just the man for you. David Goran is an experienced coachman with a diverse set of talents that I am sure you will find very useful. If you are displeased with his services, do not hesitate to let me know. Yours, Theo. So this is Edmund. London Gazetter. Monday, September 7th, 1786. Lord Edmund Cloudsley. Speech. Edmund Cloudsley's speech stirs Parliament. Lord Edmund Cloudsley doth sit... I don't know if I can read this. This is 1786. We have a stiletto blade. 3 pounds and 3 shillings. Stable rota for Adam and James. Horse grooming, stable cleaning. And do it properly, you lazy oafs. Let's see. Interesting. Ash Blair, finest tobacco. Prepare the carriage for tomorrow. We are to visit my nephew, Edmund Cloudsley. 2 shillings and a penny. A saddlebag with Edmund Cloudsley. And a dagger. Alright, we have... Now, if it's all the same to you, I will take my leave. A ring with a red ruby. The idol. Although it's blue now, it's not red. 1 pound, 2 shillings, and 2 pence. What the blazes? August Fawkey Derby Club. Race. Wager 35. Win Raging Sultan. So there was a horse race. Okay, nope. Spare me, devil! I was simply following orders. Astonishing Monkey Man, property of Pear Brothers. And a knife. And this guy's burning a scorched horse brush, a scorched knife. So this is Adam Pear, and that's the other brother. But we can go in here. Batley, Cloudsley, and Cubert. So, Batley, that's whose house we're at. We're at the Batley estate. Fat Lord, Pear Twins, A and J. Oh, I guess Pear, I could have picked that up maybe. Okay. I apologize. He can be so bad here sometimes. 4 pounds, a fan, an ornamented guitar blade, 6 rings with various stones, and Shamal Bat, Simhasana Batisi. Nicholas Maker, the attorney, so that must be him. I would not have expected one of your family to to treat a legal document in such a way. I'm appalled. A ring with a red ruby, 2 shillings 3 pence. Readings of the last will and testament of Sebastian Cloudsley, September 7th, 1786. So Albert and Mary, we have Edmund Cloudsley, Rose Cubert, married to Rose Cubert. Okay. Willard Wright is the associate. 4 inheritors all present. Sebastian Cloudsley, that's the dead guy. Beatrix Batley is married, and then we have Peter Batley. So yeah, Sebastian Cloudsley's the dead man. I think we have so I'm guessing this is Beatrix. Oh my goodness, a lot here. So, aphorisms by Sebastian Cloudsley. How to be happy. Eat a hearty meal every day and do not waste your time on trivialities. How to avoid being upset. Strive for that which holds meaning and do not shirk from responsibility. How to be inspired. Take a walk in your forest and breathe the fresh air. How to avoid being scared. Feeling scared is a weakness. Be strong instead. Amazing advice. Just the best advice. Okay, let's see. Wait, August Falky Club Derby Race 6. Wind spinning Jenny wager £50. Oh, so this must be... So they split the money. Dear Peter Batley, we have sent you frequent reminders concerning the settlement of your debt, and yet to date the debt remains unpaid. We humbly request that you make your payments as soon as possible, or we will be forced to take matters into our own hands. The debt currently stands at £255. Blackguard and Buck loans. Dear Willard Wright, Rose Cubert. This clue's been added to the thinking panel. I want you to put your sharp mind to better use than mere politics. Therefore, I bequeath research. I bequeath you to the notes from the research I have undertaken on astronomy. I grant you leave to finish and publish it under both our names. So someone threw the will into the fire. So he wanted Willard Wright to, I bequeath you the gold, know what to do with it. Idol of Xenopolis, you will. Think late sister, your mother, financial troubles, long disclosed to you, help you. I bequeath to you, and I resolve to provide the, complication of my aphorisms. Oh, okay, hang on. We met so rarely after you left, therefore I bequeath to you, the Blackfield man, for colonies, my savings land. Okay, let me see. I, Sebastian Cloudsley of Blackfield County, being of bodily health and sound and being in bodily health and of sound and disposing mind and memory, nominate and appoint Nicholas Maker as executor of my last will and testament. Dear brother Edmund, did I get all of these? Okay, any chance I can put these together? 24 out of 26. Oh, I missed this. To perform the combustion trick, you must first cast a freezing spell. The sacred glyphs for combustion on the idol. And yep, that's definitely combustion. So we found all the words. So this is definitely... Hang on a sec. We met so rarely after you left for colonies. Therefore, I bequeath to you my savings, land in the Blackfield Manor House. Come home and establish a museum of my life and accomplishments. My late sister, your mother, disclosed your financial troubles to me long ago, and I resolved to help you. I bequeath to you a compilation of my aphorisms to write the direction in your life which you so clearly lack. Okay, hang on a sec. Spammy. Property of the Pear brothers. He had a knife on him. He had a horse brush. What is today? September 7th, 1786. Wait, so the 23rd was a Monday. Wait, so this is is this the same day? Is this Monday? Because if that's the case, then horse grooming J. So James is the one who would have the horse. And either way, even if it's the next day. So it'd be, so this is James. So the Burning Man is James pair, which means this would be Adam pair. This guy is Nicholas Maker, the attorney. This is Edmund Cloudsley. And everyone was present. So let me see. Exploring. Let's go back. Dear, so Rose Cubert. So the mother is actually dead, so this is not Beatrix. Or hang on. So this is Rose Cubert is married to, wait a minute. My dear sister, your mother. Oh no, wait. This is not saying they're married to each other. This is just saying these are all siblings. So this is, so Beatrix is dead. This is Rose. Oh, and the cross means they're dead as well. Okay. Sebastian was Albert's son. So Edmund is that guy. Rose has to be the lady then, since she's the only woman. So Rose Cubert is that guy. Let's see. All were present. So Willard Wright, Edmund Cloudsley, Peter Batley. I want you to put your short mind to better use to mere politics. Therefore, I bequeath to you. Okay, so that has to be Edmund because he's part of Parliament. Edmund Cloudsley. My late sister, your mother. So this has to be addressed to Peter. Peter Batley. Right? I think. Yeah, Peter Batley, Cloudsley, Rose Cubert, Edmund Cloudsley. So Willard Wright is the... Hang on. So if we go back to this guy. What the blazes? Club Derby, Race 3. This guy... Ash Blair, Finest Tobacco, Prayer to Carriage tomorrow. So this guy must be the coach. David Goran has to be David Goran. So this is David Goran. I bequeath you the golden idol of Xenopolis. You will know what to do with it. Hang on. Let me go back in here. Oh, okay. So this must be... So Peter Batley must be the one who keeps betting on the horses because of his debt. So the fact that this guy had a ticket as well, this must be, where did it go? Batley, Peter, where the heck? There it is, Peter Batley, and this must be Willard Wright, because yeah, he left him the idol, and this is addressed to Willard Wright. There are empty slots. This is after you left for the colony, so this must be Rose Cubert. So so someone threw out the will. So either Peter Batley or... Oh, I guess because of the... So this also does some clues. So blank blank was blank to receive blank in blank will and ordered blank blank and blank blank to take the blank from blank blank. Suddenly blank blank died from blank blank. Okay, so... My guess of what happened, and this guy said, if it's all the same to you, I'll be on my leave. what the blaze is. So Peter Batley was upset to receive aphorisms. Yeah. So this, yeah, the fact that the horse ticket and the loan thing were by the fireplace with the ripped up will suggests that Peter was the one who ripped up the will. He received the aphorisms in Sebastian Cloud. Oh no, wait, in Sebastian Cloudsley's will, and ordered Adam Pear and James Pear to take the idol from Willard Wright. Suddenly, James Pear died from spontaneous combustion. The dramatic departure of an outsider, third case solved. Peter Badley, encumbered by his gambling debts, had placed high hopes on his uncle's testament. Upon discovering he had inherited nothing but a book of aphorisms, he tore up the will and ordered his servants to take the gold statue from the stranger Willard. Suddenly, one of the servants burst into flames. Oh, it was also the Batley house we were in. And also, Willard Wright. So Willard Wright's not in the family. He's an outsider. So, return to scenario selection. Is this the same thing? So no one knew who Cloudsley was. So for the cursed inheritance, the murder at the Little Mermaid. So far, I'm having a lot of fun. Oh, this one I actually did do as well. I think this is where it ended. I think this is where the demo ended. A lot to click on here. So a trapdoor in the ceiling. A trapdoor in the ceiling. Exploring, thinking. Why did that bugger give me a note when he knows damn well I can't read? An old rusty half of shears. A piece of stale bread. You can lie low for a couple days in the old oarsman's place down at the docks. Okay. I remember this one being like relatively complicated. Flowers, an empty bed, not warm. The door does not open. The door does not open. Daisies, a trapdoor in the ceiling. Revenge. RR. A walking cane, a ring with a ruby. This man is not breathing. So this guy was murdered. Alarm! Alarm! A break-in! Watchman's alarm rattle. We have Henry Parker, Watchman's spear. Shards of glass lie in the mud. But the glass was punched out, not in. So it's not a break-in because the window is punched, the glass is outside. A washing bowl filled with slightly bloody water. Dear proud beast master, I have attended our departed brother's send-off and accepted the keepsake that he had bestowed upon our brotherhood in his will. I shall send this letter tomorrow, September 10th. I hope it will reach you without delay. Already is midnight. I will retire to my bed, for this has been a long day. May Griffin awaken. Proud beast initiate. I have attended our departed brother's send-off and accepted the keepsake. A suspiciously... Oh, it's a music box. To my dear Maurice, the watch is ticking. Door is not open, but the key is on this side. Okay. We have clothes down here. It seems no one knows that he's dead. Tell me, what does that man have that I lack? A hand of cards. 7 pence. A key. A small sword. This clue's been added to the thinking panel. AG. Oh, yeah, I remember this being really complicated. Okay, hang on, we'll come back to that. Be calm, John. He was a perfect gentleman. He brought me a drink and then retired upstairs. To Annie, you are beautiful like a rose. For you I will take any blows. Annie, you are like a glass of wine. Your hair is very fine. I will find gold in a mine if that makes you forever mine. Your piglet full of love. Ew. A key. 2 shillings and 4 pence. A hand of cards. A stiletto blade. Just deal the next one. It's all luck anyway. Oh, this is Goran. Remember, you as an agent of our trading company have to reflect its values to the fullest. 1. Never be late. The client leaves the port on the 10th. Be persuasive. Do not take no for an answer. We must get the client's product. 3. Be effective. Once you have the product, deliver it to me immediately with the servant boy. Most importantly, no matter what you do, be mindful of our reputation. Our names must remain spotless. We have a dagger. We have another key. Hand of cards, 3 shillings, 2 pence. Oh, mother, forgive me. I will never gamble with something so dear to me again. A violin, another key, a Navaja folding blade. A Little Mermaid Inn, Amazing Evans musical performance. On September 9th, event shall commence circa 11 p.m. Wanted, Robert Redruth, escaped convict, reward £50. Tab, Green Bridge Blair. Man, holy crap, there's so much here. The door to the street is shut with a latch. September 9th, Dandelion Room, Willard Wright, 1 night. Forget-me-not room, Ash Blair, 1 night. And this? Where did that blasted boy go? I really need a piss. Large knife. A partially peeled lemon. Dear Oscar Boyden, it has come to our attention that the good owner of the Little Mermaid offers services to those who want to transfer products that are less agreeable to the authorities. I will come by in 3 days. If you still have some spare space in your gin barrels and are willing to make some extra money, meet me outside. So that was September 8th. Today is the 9th at around 11 p.m. So Blair ordered 1 glass of wine. So this is the Dandelion Room. We know that Dandelion Room, September 9th. The Forget-Me-Not Room had Ash Blair, Willard Wright. Okay. So presumably this is the dead man is Willard Wright. Okay, so who all do we have here? So this might be Willard Wright. Revenge RR. Do I have... Oh, Robert Redruth. So the fact that he can't read means, of course he would, of course he would just name his generic reason like revenge. No, okay, but it's so this is Robert Redruth. So Green Bridge and Blair. This is Evans. What does that man have that I lack? Be calm, John. So this is John. So we have Willard Wright. Maurice Evans? Because this was... Why would this guy have Maurice's watch? To my dear Maurice. Except this is not Goran. Or whatever, because his name didn't appear on this. So this is John. And if I go here, John, so A, B. So we have A, G. So at some point, so Willard Wright was playing, but I think JB took his spot? Maybe? So John... But and we know Ash Blair is the name, which means this has to be John Bridge? Maybe? John Bridge. This has to be Maurice Evans. This is Oscar Boyton. AG, there are empty slots. So this is... Hold on. Maybe Annie Green? This is also Annie Green. And this is still Annie Green. This is Willard Wright, and then John Bridge, and then John Bridge. I can't tell what the letters are. Maybe they're winnings, maybe they're card suits. ME has to be Maurice Evans, unless there's another M name, which I don't think there is. OB has to be Oscar Boyton, and then AB has to be Ash Blair. Got it. Okay. So that's Robert Redruth. Where did I get the name Henry Parker? Oh, Watchman Henry Parker. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Got it. So this, hang on, let me go back down here because the music is really cool here. I love this. Okay, so this has to be Willard Wright. This has to be John Bridge. This has to be Annie Green. This is Henry Parker, which means that this has to be the current people playing are Annie Green, John Blease, and Ash Blair. And Ash Blair is staying in the other thing. So... so Ash Blair was staying in the other room. So Ash Blair crept into Willard Wright's room through the trap door while... I guess it would be while these three were playing. So while Annie Green and John Bridge and Oscar Boyton were playing cards with loud music, a fight ensued, and Willard Wright got stabbed with a... Okay, so it is... This guy's not Ash Blair. This is the Orton guy or whatever. A dagger. Nice. A man going by the name of Ash Blair crept into Willard's room through the trap door to steal something important, but when he opened the music box, it woke Willard up and a fight ensued. In the fracas, Ash stabbed Willard and attempted to frame an escaped convict. Oh. Little Mermaid. Good morning, innkeeper. I heard a man was murdered here a week ago. Aye, a deranged convicted him in. Now bugger off. Tell me more about the evening Willard Wright died. I'll make it worth your while. Interesting. Okay, so it's been a week.
Upload successful. Click here to view previous files.